when I was teaching my classes, the boy child would be quiet. The boy child would be quiet. They would not say much. The ladies were vibrant. You know? Actually, the reason why ladies are not part of this conversation is because they asked and said, we want to be part. We want to hear those things you're telling the boys. And they pushed and lobbied, and that's why they are here today. Not you specifically, but at the time when the ladies started being part of this conversation. Even this time round, there was a serious push and inboxes saying, okay, this thing is manhood versus maleness, but what about the ladies? And he said, no, there's always a space now where the ladies have their discussion. And they came up with the phrase, femaleness versus, okay, I didn't get it proper, but it is somewhere there. You'll find a way to tune it with Claire upstairs. The young boy, quiet, unmentored, unguided. Some of them have never been at university in a lecture room for 3 years, 4 years. By the time the exams come, they can't even identify who the lecturer is. I'm not telling you a lie. I actually remember one time a student came asking for results. And I said, what results do you want? The law of evidence. Who is the lecturer? And he mentioned the name. And we turned to him, the 2 lecturers of the law of evidence, said, do you know who we are? He said, no, I don't. So that one shows you someone who has never stepped into what? A classroom. And many other challenges of young boys. There's one student who is supported finally to finish his exams at his law school. But he was, it's called chilling. He was chilling out in the household, in his dormitory, it's called in the hall. Yeah. Never used to come for classes. Didn't know what was going on. When exams would come, I think that's when we would notice that exams are about. Then we would try to come and do them. He had a girlfriend in another university. Yeah? And yes, the university that starts with the name of the letter of the alphabet. You know? Interesting things that have been happening. And as a result, it is unfortunate for the girls to have now a higher standard of the boys, and then the boys are totally clueless. Yesterday I was in a meeting, and David Gandon, we call him Gandon, or he calls himself Gandon, were at that meeting, and a few of us men were married, and I raised the question, how many of you married men? Before you got married, were given advice by a konja. A konja means an army. Guess how many men put up their hands? Who wants to guess? Guess how many? We were many men. We were about 50, 12 men and 3 ladies. Guess how many said that they had been spoken? You've said 1. 0. Like 0. None had been given advice before marriage. So a young man knows how to dress up in a suit and tie, gets into marriage. The ladies are normally prepared. The young men are totally clueless of many things, including where to put their socks. I'm not going to look somewhere else. Is a big issue. So when we are talking about manhood versus maleness. It is to extract responsibility out of the man. But now, for the ladies to be part of us is for you to understand where the gap is. That we don't know. So when you're expecting someone who can speak nice, who can wear a robe, who can brush his teeth, who knows how to iron the shirt and bathe regularly, there is nobody telling us. And so as a young lady, you get frustrated and angry and disappointed. But until a young man subjects himself under the leadership of other people and gets to learn and be helped, he will be as green as they can. Is it? My wife has a bit of flow, that's why she's calm. But let me assure you, she's not so very calm. Yeah. She will be already banging the table and saying, tell them. Yeah. Okay, I am not responsible for the food. But I got it from Manhood here. Am I making sense? Yes. So that's what we are going to talk about as boys this afternoon. Right? The theme of our conversation is a purpose-driven life. So when my dear wife goes upstairs with the ladies, you will talk everything surrounding a purpose-driven life. I'm actually thinking that over the men will go up and leave the ladies here. Either way, yeah, whatever you decide. So that the ladies know also what it means to be a woman. Is being a woman the same as being female? Or is there much more to your being who you are? What distinguishes you from a person who is wholesome as a woman vis-a-vis someone who is letting life go idly by? Those are some of the conversations I hope that Claire and you guys, the ladies, will be engaged in for you to understand. Is there a place that society expects of me as a woman? Of me as a man? How do I live my life exemplary for others? Is it true that everything is about me and I don't care about others? It is that will be your conversation. And you will of course take certain questions that you will ask her that hopefully you will find solutions to as you discuss. Okay? Now, you may not answer all your questions. Hopefully by the time you come back downstairs, you will have received a few answers and also been challenged and slapped back into the right place. Are we together? But those that you don't finish, we hope that God will give us another opportunity to deal with them. With those few remarks, let the ladies go up so that their things are held in utter secrecy. Yeah. So I'm going to ask the ladies who are familiar, Esther and your friends, to come and guide the rest of the ladies who are here for the first time. Go upstairs. Feel free to record for us a few things so that we know. And then for us to come. Let's clap for them as they go. Try and begin with about 40 minutes. So upstairs, please clap for them as they go out. Hopefully, this time, will take some photographs. Let's take some photographs. And then for us, that way we can come closer. Yeah, let us come closer to have our discussion. So gentlemen, we are going to welcome once again. It's good to see familiar faces. Jimmy, it's good to see Jimmy Kacha, Justus, and others. Always good to have you here. Dave, and others. You're most welcome. The conversation I'm going to talk about today is really, like we said, a purpose-driven life. You see, as men, alright, who knows how to play the keyboard in the meantime? Nobody? Right? I'm talking, there should be someone. Someone can play some keys as we started and play some. Okay, so we are going to deal with the purpose-driven life. The distinguishing feature, because we don't have a lot of time, I'll get right in. The distinguishing feature between a man and a mere male is purpose, is responsibility. This is what I think. And of course, there are many other philosophers who can have different reasons why. I believe that when you think about the male, you think about seed. Seed. The thing between our legs is seed. It's not something that you just play around with. Without that seed, there will be no humanity. Can you imagine? Yeah. No humanity. The ladies carry our seed and nurture our seed and produce more life. You give them seed, they will nurture, produce more life. And sometimes the seed doesn't even look like the woman, it looks like me. So do not take lightly. One of the things that I was challenged by recently when I listened to a small, what is it called on YouTube? A shot. Yeah? Sounds like a shot of whiskey. Dr. Miles Monroe said, be careful what you do with your seed. Because whatever we do with our seed, even in secret, we are storing data in that seed. If I can rephrase, we are storing data which is going to be replicated in the generations to come. Just think about it. I was challenged. I sat back and said, what are those things I'm doing in secret that I think nobody is watching? Think about David and Bathsheba. David, by the way, he was an illegitimate son. In fact, when the prophet Samuel came to look for the children of Jesse, David was not in the line of the legitimate children. He wasn't. He was in this online. You get it? So Jesse brings David and the legitimate son, as they say. David sleeps with Bathsheba, the wife to another friend of his, very good friend, actually one of the mighty men of valor. He kills him. Then the result of that sin is propelled into the public sphere, let me call it social media, when David's own son his own sister Tamar. David does nothing, and then Absalom decides to sleep in public with 10 or more of David's concubines. The thing we do in secret, we challenge me, and I'm sharing with you because this is my journey, and I don't want to project myself as a perfect man. The thing we do in secret is story we can tell. So, purpose of a man living a purpose-driven life. One of the things we need to do is to understand what we mean by the word purpose. So in this book that I wrote, which some of you have still refused to read, I say we all need to have purpose. Our purpose should be about making a positive difference wherever we are. Every problem we face is indeed an opportunity for us to make a difference and provide solutions. Are you part of the problem or are you a solution? Let's make a difference. Purpose. When you're talking about purpose, it means that you are not, I've said this before, you are not a biological substance that just chanced upon the earth. No. You are actually well designed to achieve something. It is said of David once again that when he had done that, fulfilled his purpose in this generation, he laid to rest. I want you to know. When he had done that, fulfilled his purpose in this generation. It therefore means that all of us have a specific purpose that we must pursue in our time. So Mordecai tells Queen Esther that never know is fertile like this, that you are made queen. Esther chapter 4, I believe. Never know is fertile like this, that you are made queen. Meaning that being queen on its own is insufficient. There is a reason why you are made queen. There is a reason why you are a man. There is a reason why you are pursuing electromagnetic or engineering, medicine. There is a reason why. President Barack Obama, the reason he became president was to show the black race that yes, we can. In fact, within these first 100 days, Barack Obama received the Nobel Prize for being talked about. That's very transformational. Just bring talked about. If you took So I want you to seriously, in this month, take off time to keep thinking, what is my purpose? Because you are not just here by chance. You're not. And what the devil has done, the devil has deceived us to believe that we are useless, that we are nothing. We can't achieve anything. But the truth is, when you look at the mango seed, I love keeping seeds. Whenever I eat fruit, mango, orange, what, avocado, I keep seed. But that seed I'm keeping future generations of that mango. And that's who you are. That's who I am. You get it? So your purpose is something you must pursue with a lot of zeal. So when the people of the purpose-driven life, we are basically saying that how can Sean walk the rest of his days ticking the boxes that matter the most in this world? How can I live my life ensuring that I'm not just going through eating food, growing a beard, having a house, then I die with children, 3 children, that's it. I have money in the bank account, so what? Recently, a professor died. Actually, 2 professors have died this week. One was still in some work at Makerere. Another one had retired. He used to work, I think, in public health. When they died, I started asking myself a question as a person who wants to become a professor. I asked myself that question and said, is it the end of all things? When I become a professor, is that it? Like, do I say I'm now teaching the boxes and I've arrived? Isn't there more to me? You see, in Ecclesiastes, King Solomon says, and you can get me the scripture, he says, where is Joram? Joram can help us get this. He says, it is like chasing the wind. I remember my wife, when I was escorting her one time to Africa Hall here in Makerere. I told her, I want to get a passport, I want to travel, I want to read, I want to pursue my master's, I want to pursue my PhD, I want to get children. Then she asked me, after all that, then what? It was such a profound question that made me think differently. Then what? You've traveled? Yes, then what? People are saying, Brian, driving the latest S-Class or Mercedes Benz, you have arrived? Yes. So what? Now what? Is the year of life? When I went to my teaching, my master's degree, there was a company, a law firm that came to advertise for us to join that law firm. And gave out t-shirts that say there is more to life than law. And that thing kept me thinking, there is more to life than statistics. There is more to life than geography. What is your purpose, my brothers? What is your purpose? You see, sometimes people ask me, how do you know that you have the right choice of woman? How do I know that I have chosen the right what? Choice of woman. tell you the answer. She must align in supporting you wherever you are going. The Bible says, I will make you a helper, a helpmate. So you cannot just get someone who drives you behind. You're going this way, they are pulling you in the opposite direction. You're going this way, they are always challenging the ground on which you stand. Okay, sometimes to make sure that you are doing the right thing. But if you want to know that there is a place you are going, you better start asking yourself, first of all, where am I going? Secondly, who can help me get there? I've shared my story before, and I'll share it again. I knew where I wanted to go. I had an idea. At some point I wanted to join politics. I don't know if I've stopped. I think it's still there. Maybe I'm still doing politics right now. There are things I wanted. I wanted to influence people. I'm a sanguine in temperament. I needed someone who can support the things I want. Recently, my wife told me that when we were dating, you told me 3 things. You said you wanted to do your PhD. You said you wanted to build a house. You said you wanted to have a farm, like a mixed farm. And she said, I've supported you to get your PhD. I've supported you to get your house. The thing I want to support you in getting now is your farm. I was like, what a blessing. Because your helper should be the person who remembers what you have forgotten. But that when you have derailed from the track, your helper that says, wait a minute, Philip, you told me you wanted to start your first company that will challenge me in gates. What has happened? Let us go back. You can see, your helper is not necessarily the weaker person. They may be strong as you, or even stronger. Yes. And not just physical. You get what I mean? That's why the Bible is saying, I'll make you a helper. Yeah, a helpmate. The helper is supposed to support what you are doing. But you must first know others what you want. At least before this month comes to an end, gentlemen, even when you are not sure, I want to challenge you. Write down something of where you think you are going. Put it down somewhere. Write it down and say, okay, I may not be too sure, but I think when I see my life, me as my son, I want to go there. You get it? I may not be clear on everything, but I think this is where we all need to have something, a vision, and the purpose for it. Now, for me, I write in my book and I say that what I believe my purpose to be is to bring transformation to this nation, Uganda, by raising a generation of 10 million young people who honor God, their families, and the nation. That is for me what I believe is my purpose. I will tell you, activities, strategies, everything I do, including this, is to raise a generation of young people who can honor God, their families, and the nation. When you honor God, your values are in a certain way. When you honor your family, the family is the basic unit of life. If my brother here, remind me the name, Sula. If Sula is able to handle his family, you can trust Sula to lead you. Why? He's been able to what? Lead in the basic. But if a man is not married, it means he has not, of course, when he was married for age. If he, if he's not married, not people who are just graduated, we are going to do a thing for years, 1, 2. If a man is unable to get married, or he has just spread his seed all over the place and is not even taking responsibility, he's always being pursued by police to pay upkeep and child maintenance. Then the person is standing because he wants to become a member of parliament or something like that. You must have some doubts. For you to lead your nation, you must start from somewhere. Is there anyone? The people you want to follow, who is following them? The people who you are asking to follow you, what example have you brought for them to do what? That's why we're having this conversation. That we must be able to challenge individuals to lead. So get a balance. Because everything will be, and the ladies upstairs, I'll tell you the ladies, what they are looking for is a lead. Yeah. Ladies are interesting. They don't necessarily, I know this, you may not agree, they don't necessarily want to know how much money is in your bank account. Although it's a good thing to have a lot of money there, especially if it is yours. It's not really about how much money you have. At least for ladies who are sober-minded and have their heads on their proper school on their shoulders, they are looking at where is this guy going? Today he has 5 million in his account. What are you doing? But where is he going? What is he saying? What is he talking about? When they engage in a conversation, what are the things you're passionate about? What comes out of your mouth? Because out of the what? The heart. Out of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what is coming out of your mouth? What visions are you spewing? Because she's listening. I didn't expect my wife to tell me 20 years down the road that she told me these 3 things. I didn't expect it. I forgot it. I didn't expect it. But she remembered. And in the fact that most of the things she has been doing are because of that. To support me. Because as she supports me, that is her DNA. A woman needs something to do. We do them wrong when we don't give them something. So if you are a joking subject without a program, with nothing on your table, she's going to find someone else who will guide her. And sometimes it's the pastor who starts giving her church programs. Come and lead the children's team. Come and I don't know, become a missionary community leader. Come and be a deaconess. Come and do X, Y, and Z. She needs something to do. I can tell you, and I know sometimes it's a little unfair to use my wife as an example because I know she's not the SI unit. My wife cannot take leave. She can't. You give her a leave of 3 weeks, she becomes unsettled. It's like, I want something. She has just finished exams. Now she's telling me that she got a scholarship to pursue her MBA. I looked at her like this. She looked at me and laughed. I said, but this is who you are. Why you are pursuing a master's, you are applying to another master. That's who my wife is. I need you to get ready. You must have a purpose that she can support you to achieve. You get it? Let me give you another example. When King David was about to die, his wife Bathsheba approached him and told David, say, wait, my Lord. You told me, you did what? You told me that Solomon, my son, will take over your throne. But see what I am saying now. His brother, I think, Adonijah, is declaring himself king. That is why you have better be careful with the things you tell women. They will hold you accountable. They say, but the other day you said this. What are you saying now? What are you talking about now? You gave me this scripture. Now you're saying something. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So young man, young boy, whoever is listening to me, I want you to take off sometime and sit. You may not be having a purpose or a vision to rebuild the Taj Mahal or to complete that. You may not even say, I want to become president of the United States of America. It may not be that outrageous a thing, but what is that thing? Yeah, that's me something. Such that your wife will follow you and say that, yes, I know that this Daniel man likes spending his time speaking into the lives of young men. And imagine if she had come here to support you and found me just playing good. Oh my God. Yet all the time I am telling her that, we need to encourage young men. There is a lacuna, there is a gap. The young men need our support and so on and so forth. And then when she comes, there is nothing. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to push you towards thinking. Yeah. When women talk about you behind closed doors, you know what they say? They talk about the thing that you are. Yeah, you say it's handsome. Yeah, then what? I think the one, I going the one. Plan G. What is he all about? When they say, tell me about this rainbow. Say, he's a nice man, he's a missional community leader. So what else? They had better now start saying something about you. That guy is serious. You know what he wants to do? He wants to do X, Y, and Z. A friend of mine had been approached to join a certain ministry which involved a lot of travel. And before he was approached, the ministry leader consulted someone and he said, that's what he wants to do. He wants to become a medical doctor. As I talk right now, that man is a medical doctor. There must be something to which you are attributed. What are you doing? What are you nurturing? What are you growing? When you hear about Akmo, about Purpose Ministries, now they say that he is growing. The worship purpose churches are like the Salabes, the Stabets of the fuel industry. Wherever you go, you find a Stabet is the same with worship purpose. Wherever you go, you find a branch. What are you being known for? You get what I'm trying to say, don't you? So, as I conclude before we have a dinner, you must have time off for you alone as Makerere, where Makerere is sitting in a meeting with himself, you yourself, and you. and you ask me that question, what is it about me? What is it about you as Makerere? You get it? So that when you come out of your thinking space, you're able to stand and declare and say, I am X, Y, and Z. David, as a shepherd boy, spent a lot of time in his home. And God testified about David that this one is a man that can lay on hands. The man had sung, I don't know, 100 and something hymns about God. God was able to say, this one is like this. And you know what I'm saying? Because all of you are professionals. You all understand English, you went to school. But what distinguishes you from the other person is the purpose you pursue. Yeah. How then do we live a purpose-driven life? I'll give you the first hack. The first hack is that we must put in a few minutes of inquiry of ourselves. Yeah. Because when you go to present your credentials to the lady, finally, she will say, tell me about yourself. Where does Upalika see himself in the next 5 years? You must have something to say. That is the interview. When she's telling her parents about you, what is she going to say? You see, when Moses made the burning bush, he asked God that question. He was saying it to me, but who am I going to say and say to you? He said, I will tell them that I am and said to you. I was listening to a translation of I am in this one and I made it. So it's a powerful thing that we can talk about it another day. What it actually means. It was on that day when David had a reckoning at the fire, the burning bush, that he hit his purpose. Before that, he didn't know that it was for. He had been born at a time where they were just saying, this young man, we are killing all young men. They threw him into the papyrus, into the river Nile, and so on. The story goes. He goes and starts living in Pharaoh's mansion, speaking Arabic, Christian, and writing graphics. And even had a bad temper. He started killing Egyptians. But when David finally went into exile, not David, Moses, and had that fireplace experience with the burning bush, he came out with one purpose: to lead the people of God out of Egypt into the promised land. And that's what we remember Moses for. That's it. So once you have interrogated your purpose, that is step one. Step two is to begin to strategize in getting your purpose. Some of the things are not include coming into learning spaces and intentionally remaining in learning spaces. You know, the Bible says there is a crowd of witnesses watching you. I can tell you there is a crowd of witnesses looking and watching. Don't be deceived. So get into a learning space. Get into a learning space. Every young involved in learning something every year. You need to ask yourself, when was the last time you went into the learning space? What new thing have you learned apart from the course you have pursued? In my Tuesday talk this week, I talked about the 6 leadership geniuses that I had just learned on Saturday before. And I shared them. If you want to listen to that, I have a podcast coming up. Yeah. Learning, leading geniuses. I had never had about them. But now I'm able to relate them to my character, my temperament, and things I easily do and things I'm able to do. I've got some wisdom. You know who told me the truth? Leadership geniuses? Very yes. My wife, I say, come Tuesday to the leadership talk and briefing. I'm going to drop it here. That is learning. So get into a learning space. But have a moment with yourself. It may not be perfect, but get something. Okay. Secondly, get into a learning space. And stay there. Yeah. Today, this week I was listening to a short by Manhood. Let Manhood was such an amazing teacher of the Bible. He said that by the age of 17, he was known all over his country. I think he was from Trinidad and Tobago. Because he had crammed certain books of the Bible. He said that his father was a gospel, he was a Baptist preacher, I believe. He had asked the father some questions, the father couldn't answer. My husband was preached the book, the Bible for himself.
But anyway, I got someone and I want to discuss with something.
My brother here is a medical doctor.
That's the movement.
There is a medical doctor, the one they say the first one to have separated, I think, CMS. What's his name?
Ben Carson.
Yes, Ben Carson. There is a documentary about Ben Carson. He says from when he was young, his mother, who was illiterate, was telling him to read books. Him and his brother. Read. When I just produced this book, I gave it to someone, he said, does it have pictures? He said, if I have pictures, I don't have pictures. But I also am aware that some people learn best with some illustrations. But we must be in a learning space. Do you know the more you read, the wiser you become? Are we together? And when you are wise, there are people who get drawn to you. The way the Queen of Sheba was drawn to you. What her testimony was that I have what? I have heard. Now this lady was Solomon was in Israel. When did she hear? Just imagine all those lions and came eating and had the first straight. There was no airplane. She was in Ethiopia. Brother was in Israel. But she says, I have heard that you are not a joking subject. Please, get some kaboom. I just move around with something. I have a book that I am now reading, called the Lucifer Fire. I'm sure some of you have heard about it. Read something. Something. Because your charm, like Roger's here and Zerah there, they see a nice looking man and so on. Yeah, that charm will last you, they say, 5 seconds or 5 minutes. When you have taken the girl out, oh, you're smart, what, yeah, thank you. You can't say thank you. A time has to come when the lady is down engaging you in a conversation. What are you going to say? When she tells you, what is your view about triple A? What will you say? What is triple A? Who knows triple A? Those are the acronyms of the speaker of Parliament. She will ask you, what are the health benefits of eating a mango? Please. Don't eat mango. I don't have mango. What are mangoes? What are mangoes? She will ask you something. You better have something to say. Because your 5 minutes of charm, your nice perfume, afterwards, when she's sipping her coffee, and she asks you, what type of coffee do you think this is? You're like, what coffee? Is it Arabica or Robusta? And then you change. You see, when you read, you become wiser. When you read the Bible, when you read books, you become wiser. They help you. All this is in the journey to pursuing and fulfilling your. For David, he spent time learning how to fight Goliath by fighting bears and lions. But not as if you go there. Bears and lions. Leave those generals like David. But he learned something. Okay? So, give it time. Give your books time. Listen. And these things are even easier. Most of you have a smartphone. It has read aloud. You can download something, they will scream, they'll scribe and so on. You can go to YouTube and listen to a book. You can make yourself better. Number 5. Who are you chilling out with? Yeah. I'm sure. Who are you chilling out with? Because the people you chill out with are going to influence the things that are going to help you pursue your purpose. Yeah. If you chill out with guys who are always telephoning, you can't telephone with this. You know this thing, people from my brother told me to call telephone. This is Malapon, what is that? That's true. If you're chilling out to those guys for hours upon hours, the only thing you will talk about is going to be the quality of soda you can do. But look for people So other switch, it brushes off. This man here is full of so many business ideas. Which much the other day he came and harvested honey without Nigeria. He said, you bring for me, he said, cow down, dry cow down, fat, create smoke. The man harvested. He said, please don't steal me when you are going to back. Not just even though the beast standing, some standing, the man never showed any sign. He said, you're standing here. And then it was. I received one stick, I was almost collapsing. When you chill with great people, when you chill with people like Blaze, the Blazes are enablers. With the 6 leadership genius. Give him a problem with your laptop, computer, IT, TV, he will sort you out. Enablers. This man is a hard man. From first year, the man is always reading, researching. Now what do I have to people like you? When I tell them I need some help, they are not saying I am overwhelmed. I was so sure. He says, give me some time. When is the deadline? Who are your guys? Was it different when you are talking about your food, your format? The people who support you. Your friends, your mentors. Men don't like being mentors. We don't want people to invest, to check us out. We don't want people digging into our information. But we need people to say, did you buy today? Did you buy today? Okay, no problem. When the woman gives you the perfume, do you know what she say? Yeah. He was excited. Thank you very much for the perfume. She had communicated that she had a fixed the risk. She didn't give the perfume. Are you getting it? She was telling him, bro, let me tell you guys, when you hang out with the right crowd, when you're reading the right books, when you're dressing up clean and nice, when you're smelling nice because you're brushing your teeth and washing regularly, those are the things that make you eligible. It's an eligible person. People that the ladies are now want to associate with adults in a friend. Why? Because they've seen you're taking one of the boxes is a handbag. He's not me. He is going somewhere. He walks to the wise. So you wonder, why is it that People have succeeded. When you look at their life, there are certain things they specifically done to succeed. Somewhere you find a date. Somewhere you find that they read or they bless themselves in learning environments. Because of that kind of pursuing affection. So how did you do this? What did you do exactly? How did you monitor? You know? And you find the person is not necessarily the most equipped or blessed or rich, but you have succeeded. Why? There are things you have put in place. That is what I can say about it now. Let me go on this. The reality is that as we grow, we need women to support our partners. You want to be a father, you need a woman to help. So I call one time, I tell you somebody, I say, you need a volunteer. Yeah. You need a woman to support your journey in becoming a purpose driven. And I tell you because I have seen the importance of identifying the right one. But again, one thing I've noticed about you young men, some of you not all, is that when you say, I see someone like you know, and you say no with a lot of pride. No. When I see someone, you say, not yet. There is someone who is in my crosshairs. There is someone I have identified. You don't say, no, I'm not in those things. Then what things are you in? You can't even serve God properly without your wife. Yeah? I ask you, who the hell tell me you are yet with you? You see, it's important for us to know that women are necessary. Yeah. They are not an inconvenience. They are necessary to help us get to where we want to go. I'll give you some examples. Look at Moses. He was doing everything for the Lord, but he forgot to fulfill the commandment of circumcision. And the Lord struck him. Like, but surely God should have excused Moses. He said, no. Yeah. They had to circumcise the kids quickly to align. Look at Isaac. It was said of Abraham that you will have many what? Descendants. More than you can ever count. Then Abraham had already. Okay, the main sons were two. The chosen one was one, Isaac. Isaac will have produced many descendants without the help of his wife. Who was she, Rebecca? Yeah, Rebecca. And guess what? Rebecca, when she was giving birth, she had the prophecy that the older shall serve the what? The younger. Isaac did hear it. So by the time Isaac is trying to bless his sons, he tells the older son, go and get me an animal and I bless you. Because for Isaac, wanted to pass the blessing to his passport. Who he liked when the guy is a hunter, so all looking macho. Yes. So Isaac is thinking, I will bless who? Esau. But God is saying the younger will be the one. And so he needed Rebecca to change things here. Told Jacob, before your brother comes. And you know what she said? Let the curse and the problem be at home. You go and bring it and sort it out. Such a thing. We read Joseph's sons. Jacob did not bless the older one. He changed his hand. Joseph said, but father, this is it. I know. Jacob actually. We need these women because they are things they see that we don't see. I'll tell you this. When I got my first car, by then my wife was still in Africa more. But I just see one with relaxed, like we said. Instead of saying second hand, relaxed. I go to see her. Now that you have car keys, your work has changed. What will happen when you're not driving these other big cars? And I honestly had it. I had it. That I have become, where the eye is still, which guys in the carburetor engine. Calm down. But I can tell you. So we need these wives because they see, they discern, they have the sixth sense that we sometimes don't have. But more importantly, they cover us. They cover us before they are families. They cover us in certain spaces. They nurture our children. They support us. They are there to listen. They look after us. They treat us. In the pursuit of your vision and purpose and vision, you need a wife. Yes, you may have a best friend, but you need a wife. Especially young men with a lot of sexual energy. God says it's better you get married. So that you sort that in area of your life out. Other you can become a philanderer, dangerous substance. So no one wants children with their home because they are protecting their wife and children and daughters from you. Wives are wise. Especially the wives that come from the Lord. But I'll end with this. The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and gains favor. You know the favor you know. Because I put it on. And the problem with us men after you bring favor, they say, but now this way. And you know that one. That is your source of favor, which you want to destroy. What I'm saying, many things, let's have some pure here before the ladies come. Let's answer our own questions now. Yes, sure. Louder. How do you deal with rejection? Every man wants his fault has been rejected before. Yeah, myself included. Yeah, we've been rejected before. We are the external as we are been rejected. Hey, come inside. I wish you well. But all of us have been rejected. If not rejected before, we will be rejected. Take your time, pursue her slowly. Marinate how many gifts and nice words and tell. And then she will tell you, yeah, I thought you were just being good friends. So how do we deal with rejection? First of all, we must begin right now to know that it is a possibility. Yeah. We are all being locked down. You see, when I approached my now wife and I told her I love her, I told her that if it's not a mutual feeling, I still value our friendship. I still value our friendship. And I know if she had said no, it would have hurt me, but I still value our friendship. When you are rejected, accept the rejection. Don't deny it. Yeah. Don't pretend that you have been rejected. Yeah. Take it and receive it and say, okay, she has said no. Allow me some time to feel bad. If you need to cry, you cry. I don't start taking the front. We must, you see, one of the best ways to deal with that issue is to accept that they are happening. Yeah. It's the same as applying for scholarship and they say no. You say, okay, I've been rejected. I will apply again next time. So you accept the rejection. Of course, not every person is a qualified and sure. That is why, by the time you get there, that's why I tell you, you must have sorted yourself out here as an individual. Sort yourself out. I have a purpose, going somewhere, I have mentors, I have consulted my mentors, I've told them, man, there is this person I'm seeing, what do you think? You will never want to get die. Should I go? Your brother says, you go. Say, what you say? No, don't worry. You go. If it don't work out, it's okay. You will live another day. So you go. When it don't work out, you say, my brother, you have rejected me. That's why we need men around us. A man and his men. We need men around you. Because sometimes you want to just don't let it be. There is this guy in us. And then I say, that is there. My friend, that's one thing. You won't succeed. For reason 1, 2, and 3. Let me say, no, I say, okay, you do this research here, and see for yourself. I'm not saying advice for boys is always the truth or is the right advice, but I'm just saying that you need to consult. My former pastor used to say, consult or communicate. Consult or communicate. Yeah. So after she has said no more, don't. It's okay. Yeah. There is another one you can try. I am talking from experience. Yeah. Yeah. No, I need next opportunity as others are saying. Yeah. All right. There's another question here. What am I supposed to look for in a wife? This is a good question. It's a good question. What am I supposed to look for in a wife? First of all, I think that this person must be a friend. I strongly believe that marriages where you have developed a friendship are good marriages. They help. Are they perfect? No. Can they break down? Yes. But in your pursuits, start by pursuing the flesh. Because the truth about marriage is that for most of the time, it's going to be friends talking to each other, loving with each other, taking on each other, laughing with each other, you know, walking life, walking life together. So can you pursue the friendship? First of all. Two, look for qualities that you want. Beauty is good, but beauty fades. And reality, today she's looking like, I don't know, Cleopatra, Esther, name it. But tomorrow, she will change. When the babies come, when they grow older, she'll be another different family. So without beauty is something to look out for, just think about the women you have that you will do what? So, you better look for character. What is the character that a man is? Is she wise? Is she knowledgeable? Or is she pursuing wisdom and knowledge? Because that's what we are blessed. What is her history? What is her history? Time in the morning, they have roots for women, but we also look at their roots. Where she came from. So that you're not surprised. Reverend Brother said, find out, has she always been a woman? Find out who is her father. Has she been raised by a man, a father, a male figure? Has she been raised by only a man or both a man and a woman as father and mother? Prepare yourself. Because you now get to know where the loopholes are. If she's been raised by only a man, she will have daddy issues. Who has filled in the gap of daddy issues? Has it been an uncle? Or there has been none? That will tell you how she relates with men. Find out. Where has she gone to school? Is she educated? Or she has never seen the inside of the classroom? Then you begin to plan. Is memory going to support her education? Or has she already been educated? And if she's educated, what will she pursue? What is her perspective? What is her knowledge and wisdom in? So things like that. Because who are you going to talk to? Because me when I finish here, I'm going to go back home. Sit for a cup of tea with my wife. And we have to talk. So what will I talk to her about? If she has never seen the inside of the classroom. You think about what will you do? Yes, you can talk about other things, but the time comes when you need to have critical analytical mind to come out. What is she going to say? Oh, look at my she can cook for you food. and everything. But after that, a man needs to be engaged mentally as a child. Otherwise, you don't look for other women who will fill that gap. And like I said the other time, some of you like this brain here, they are subconscious. The brain is a sexual organ. Yeah. When you see that this woman is an intelligent doctor, you say good years, she's also saying good years, not smart. You say iota, she's saying left ventricle. You're like, yeah, let's continue. Yeah. But if you're saying one word, and she's like, what is that? Then you say another word, and she's like, I don't know those things. You need to say, where are we going to go? You're planning to build a house. She's planning to go on vacation. She'll tell you you don't love her. Because when you're planning to build a house, what she wants to go on vacation? She says, I have to take every end of the day. What a week. Every 2 days, you're saying, let's say, you change or what you say. You get marriage is, my wife says marriage is for serious. It's not a joke or something. There is love, happiness, excitement, oh, you buy, you look beautiful, makeup, what? How is water. When we are going to visit our in-laws, you can't go without anything. You must carry the umbrella. Look at that. So, make the way you choose to buy land, the way you choose a course, the way you choose everything, use that same brain. Don't be guided only by this sexual organ. Also be guided by. That's how I answer the question. But most of all, you should believe that. Because when you're saying Christianity, she's saying something. You're saying let's go to church. She's saying the vagina is going gas. Hey, let me smile. I don't know if you get it. The Lord says, how can two walk together and separate? And it's like, what is this verse? I hope that's fair. Of course, I didn't have this part of fear like that. That's what comes to me. Yes, sir.
My question is, you have very well told us that the very age that have told about the name of the king. I think we are in very sad things that we can actually don't stop at all. We have families who expect to fix the babies, but they are now busy doing some good work with their makeup and speaking. Now it's like they have a trend of feminism, and what that's doing is bringing two marriages, is bringing up the issue of individuality goals. Because a lot of women want to say that this investigation, this here and there, that's being that. But see, of course, there was something when you're in court, for me, I'm busy doing my business, I'm busy doing my business. And we call that to give us another point of, and also that has with a borrowed car, and she knows that I'm borrowing it. She won't tell me that anything about me being humble. She'll just say that she'll be posting me all over my account. So, with all that, this brings me at all times, with this spirit of God, if I can state how we are praying, I can say that, how we are going to traverse this kind of world that is providing such, because they are not truthful or honest.
Thank you very much. That is a good question. I'll attempt an answer. And we don't have all the answers. But this is what I'll say. First of all, that's why we're having a conversation today. We are here as men speaking to men. Upstairs, women are speaking to women. And that is very important for the women to speak to the girls on things they prioritize. One time I went with my wife to visit a couple. And the woman said, this man is broke, he's in debt, yes, we've been married 3-4 months and out. They have chairs. And I told the lady, but you see, you can also bring the chairs into the marriage. You lose nothing if you are building a family together. So to answer your question, therefore, that's why it's important to do research. Who raised this guy? Who are her aunties? Which church group, leadership spaces, mentorship spaces that she go to? And we also must make the decision when we go to visit her and hear how she is communicating. She's excited about the cars and the mobile phone and TikTok and WhatsApp. This is not the person for me. The problem is, most of us young men, you see the physical, you go and have sex. Then that's when you start saying, I'm not kind of sex. You first started an individual. Do your recognizes like that's what it's called. Yeah, yes, what is it? Find out who is this man. Who are her friends? Where can she go to church? If I told she goes to church. When you have a conversation with her, when you go down to the cup of tea, what is she saying? What is her voice? What are her words that have been spoken? When you ask her about her family, is she telling you the truth? I said, that I love. But when I ask her about her family, she will go now. She can tell me about her roots. What is this person keeping from you? You get it? So this is what I'm saying. Is do your what? Your research. The truth is, and I'll use another example from the Bible. There's a time when Elisha, or was it Elijah, was telling God that the only man left who has not bowed my to this false God. And God told him, no, keep calm. I have 7,000 others who have not bowed my knee. These guys that you see who are confusing you, push them aside if they are not what you want. Don't feel that you now listen to what you have. No, do your research. Yeah, do your research. Find out, even amongst the crowd, there are always girls who are very respectful, honorable, and focused. Even within the classrooms, I'm sure you know it. They may not be the immediate people who strike you with their beauty. But when you get to know them, you get to realize that is within them that you can now dig into. All I'm saying is to find out more and more. The more you research, the more you get to know this person. Is it appropriate for me to have a woman slightly older than me, the wife? That is a very interesting thing. We normally recommend, at least I normally recommend, that the man should be slides the oil. Because the lady is mature mentally much faster than us. So you may have someone slightly older than you, she's speaking totally different things. And for you, speaking, the choice has, why she's thinking, I need to build the skyscraper. That's why the woman is saying, marry someone who is slightly younger than you. I think the science is that she may be younger but have mental status is equal yours for you to have a relationship. However, that does not mean that even in this situation, it's not possible. It is possible for you to marry someone who is slightly older and you can have a beautiful wife. But the advice you normally give is make someone slightly younger than you. Also, there are certain challenges like the ladies may age faster than you, and you're not equal, your physical demand, things like that. You don't want to be necessarily in those situations. So one way to do is to avoid them. Right? I know you may fall in love with her and so on, but remember, you must always be with them brave and not only with the heart. Yes.
Mine is about mobility issues. When you after
Yes.
his father education and his marriage, his got out of the house, got too much.
Yeah. You can see opening and doing that state. Isn't it? Yeah. Because that's what we said. The house, the car, and all these things, you can even get them before you finish training. It's possible. But the essence is that you do not after your degree pursue, now I must get a house to teach. I must have a children and marriage to teach. Because after that, you don't have to do anyone. The theme of our talk today is a purpose-driven life. We are basically saying that you must pursue a purpose. The way the Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added. I've seen people who have sought first those things, and they believe that they are living very frustrated lives. Because suddenly you realize that the car can't fulfill you. A beautiful wife can't, and I know a man like that. He got a very beautiful girl, married her, but he wasn't prepared. They had children and now they're divorced. Beautiful girl. But what a good house. That's a good education. Fought and struggled for a good job. But all that stuff when we achieved it was useless. That's why King Saul said it's all vanity. So, right now, not wait for after you degree. Right now, pursue your purpose. Pursue a vision. Because the vision will continue in spite of all things. That's why you see that for King David, he never lost it when he became the rich king that he was. Instead, that wealth he collected, what did he keep it for? Building the temple. Why? He was a man after God's own heart. And indeed it was said of David when God said that your son after you will build it. Your vision should go beyond you. And David said, who am I that my seed shall continue ruling, that the scepter shall continue in my life? But David was already a planned king. Because Jacob had blessed David's great-great-great-grandfather Judah by saying that the scepter will never leave your life. You get it? That is why When you pursue bigger things, when the car comes, you don't stop and say like after. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. So don't pursue the car. Pursue something bigger than the car. You may get the car today and it gets into an accident tomorrow. You got a car, you got a car in 2018, 2019 COVID. Lockdown for 2 years. I don't know if you got what I mean. You may build your house. The other time the neighbor saying he has built a house, and this neighbor saying he has been going to his land. The neighbor saying, "Me, I want to come." So bring the portion of whatever you want, whatever. I want to bring that. You tell what I mean? Oh, like a guy I know who has stolen money, built a house, they caught him, and the house was auctioned. Now, if your whole being has been about a house or a car, once goes and gone, you become recognized in the Eastern Tigers who started pretty much killing themselves when the credit crunch happened in the Eastern Asia world. They had not invested in anything else. When they lost their savings, they lost their what they thought was their life. They started flying off skies for life. Simply faster. If you come. Yeah. Next. Someone needs to go the ladies now. Yes.
First of all, I would like to thank when I talk. I'm a very young person. I could be the youngest person in this room. I'm 90 years old. And I've noticed a lot of things right now in our age and time concerning men that are really bothered me a lot. For example, for some reason, I don't know if it's true, but based on what I've seen, women are outperforming us. And that has bothered me a lot. Second of all, having enough spaces for men and their problems. Everything is about women. I come from a family of 6 girls, 5 boys, but I understand the difference. So my question is that as a young person at this age and time, we are really talking about the vision and living a purpose in life. It's like there's so many things out there that are after a boy. So many things, many arrows. So many arrows from the back, from the front, across odds. We are very Christians right now. A lot of us. And I was looking at the suicide rates in high. I was wondering why is people doing something about it? How many is it bringing? So my question is that as a young man, based on my own experience, I've been that short life as I tell you that things that are really different, the things I seem to carry a lot. So, how do you really navigate the enemy of all these high things and this? How? Because I need to know how.
That is why we are here today. Yeah. This is the reason why we are here today. Because like you, we have noticed that the programming, until this year, the program programming has been mainly prioritizing the girl child. And I can understand it because the girl child for a long time has been disadvantaged. But unfortunately, the boy child has been left to the wayside, and then somehow the girls hope that when they are ready for us, we are ready for them. The truth is, we are not ready for them. My own story, I was also raised with girls. By the time I started dating, I had put certain mannerisms that were feminine. Like the silent treatment. I'm not giving you, I'm not giving you, we are not talking to each other. How do you do that off? Just as a man, you should be a leader. What you have to be? Mentors. A couple that came into our lives and said, come, sit here, even sit here, let us go as friends. How are you? How are you doing? How is the relationship? Any issues? And they created a space for us to talk. That is one thing. Number two, mentors. The couple, yes, that can help you, but mentors. Examples. A mentor is not a perfect human being. A mentor has walked the journey and is ready to walk the journey with you. You ask him, how did you handle that one? He said, man, that one was difficult. I also made mistakes, but this is how I am resolving it now. That is what mentors do. You get it? So the truth is that in order to solve a historical injustice, we prioritize the girl child. Unfortunately, the son ended up paying a heavy price of not being helped. Now we are thinking again. Makerere is now also creating programming, special projects and programs to support the boy child. The Rotary International Movement this year is about the boy child. On was it Wednesday, May the 16th, we had the International Day of the Boy Child. There is now a pushback to realize that if the boys are not supported, they are not going to be of any use to this world. And where there is leadership, man-talk-empty, specifically, even Watoto Church has been dealing with the man-talks this year. So there is a shift that is going around of saying, hey boys, you see, you realize you have been ignored, and that you need to be supported, and that you also matter. That your lives are also lives that matter. That the assumption that you know it all is not true. Because, for example, when the boys have been committing suicide at much higher rates than girls. So, your mental health matters. And it is also true that even many marriages are being subjected to domestic violence. And the statistics are there, say that they are not being reported. And so there is a shift that is beginning. And there's a conversation like this to say that, my friend, you matter. Your issues are valid issues. We are listening. We want to listen to each other. And that as men, we must start looking out for fellow men the way ladies look out for fellow ladies. At least we like this. Now when you see your brother doesn't have a shirt and you have extra, give him one. If you see your brother is blundering in a relationship, support him. Help him see. If your brother is so up there and cannot joke around, tell him to please enough. Please enough. Because the girls are running away from him. And it's because he is not bad, loosening. Supporting one another. Also to acknowledge that as men we've been making mistakes. One of the podcasts you will listen to that I recorded during COVID, I shared my personal story of how my pastor told me that he loved me. And I told him, because my father never told me that he loved me. When the man says he loves me, I'm like, you get it? But there are different types of love. Did you know? There is brotherly love. There are different types of love. So we should be in position to know that that is also possible. So my father never told me he loved me. This pastor told me he loved me. And I think I struggled with it, but now, up to now, we call him son. Who am I son? My dad died. He's my father. He doesn't say he says in Canada. But he's the one who introduced me to the fact that I can have my son now and tell my son also that I love him. But before that, I couldn't say it to another man. So the ladies have done that, the Muslim life, so welcome, I know our time is fast spent. What we are going to do very briefly is let us have people share what they have learned today. Those that are secrets, you can keep them as secrets. But those that are not, you can help. If there is a message the ladies want to give the boys, you can give it to us. If there is a message the boys want to give the girls, you can give it to the girls. In a spirit of talking as a family. Yeah, that is the idea. Is that okay? All right.
Thank you so much, Lord, for making us wiser. Thank you so much, Makerere, also making the ladies wiser. I know that is something. Well, for me, what has stood out for me is that the distinguishing feature between maleness and manhood is just the purpose. And also, another thing is that the secret thing in us, men, is storage. The seeds we store in us. Because at the end of the day, it's what we store in us that will manifest. Then also, another thing was it's kind of a reflection that maybe we are one group, one person, maybe one encounter away from reaching our breakthrough. And maybe also another things which will help us in discipleship. Like the problem this one is facing is because there's this man is not a man who has not like who is about speaking to realize something. And also why maybe we are misbehaving is because there's a company which you're part of, which is also teaching you something which is also not right. So discipleship is either happening in either side, in all the sides, either for the good or for the bad. But what will get us out of this situation as men is also get under someone who will teach us and also get these people in our lives who call us out, like when some things are not okay. By seeing him, I'm not okay. Like, he will come and he will tell you, man, this church you need to let it go. Like such things. So me, I'll be blessed, and next time I'll be the first person.
Thank you. So what I enjoyed the most was maybe that our identity of who we are does not mainly come from how much we can achieve or gain through our hard work. And that it's actually based on the vision that you have and your relationship with God. So that has worked my world. Because as growing up, we want to be successful, we want to do great things and attain great things, and I think through that we can own our sense of worth and value But it has been really nice to know that I don't have to, do all those things to attain a great sense of love, except that why identity by comes through my relationship with God and the vision I have. Thank you.
Praise God, everyone. God is good. God is right. First of all, I want to thank Dr. and everyone for blessing the generation. I think it's an honor to have two doctors speaking to all of us. And one of us said that he who works with the wise becomes the wise. So she who goes around the doctor becomes the doctor. So thank you very much, Doctor. Know that I'm a fan of yours. Basically because we have a duty as a people to build a nation. And the family is the foundation of the nation. And statistics show that about 64% of children growing up in our country grow up from broken homes. So the crime rates are started with the the crime rates we have in this country are partly explained by lack of guidance, lack of parentage, lack of proper grooming, and lack of really figureheads. When you look around our country, we don't have so many models our leaders have not helped us so much to act as inspirations. And I must be honest with you that even in some cases, when we come to school, like Makerere University, our lecturers sometimes are not the best examples. So when I say I have a family of doctors, because certainly personally, truly inspire us and improve a generation of Ugandans really that are visionary, that are purpose-oriented, and I think that God is going to bless you for that. I have another story I would like to share with his friends. During these field studies that us, and I think that it's tiresome when students find it not something really like because you have to go out of your way, go out in the muddy world and try to figure out your way. But in my study, the field study was a criminal gang in Wise. And that criminal gang I interacted with, so I was trying to understand how they actually became criminals. And I've been wondering how someone can actually kill. For all of us who are here, are lucky, you must be lucky. But you cannot imagine yourself killing. But I interacted with people who killing is just nothing. They can easily kill, they can easily cut off your leg for 100,000, they can cut off your hand for 50 shillings. And I realized that human beings actually like them go through the process of humanization. That whereas they look like human beings, they actually have been humanized. And there is need, collective need, like Dr. You are doing, collective societal effort to carry out corrective measures targeted at these people. Because while we look at them as human beings, they actually animals, I'm sorry to say, because that is who they are. So I'm stretching, but the point I'm trying to drive for is that I saw Auditorium posted it like Manhood versus Maleness started. I didn't know I was going to miss, but when I saw the programmers, I came here and I'm honored. It's always a pleasure to be before you, Doctor. It's always a pleasure to see you as a prosecutor against the PhD candidates. May the good Lord continue to bless you.
Thank you. I realized this it was strange that none of the speakers have actually mentioned their name, but for the record, my name is Makerere. I am a first-year student pursuing bachelor's in science, petroleum engineering, and nuclear science. I am also a lawyer, and I'm committed to that. I was in this place from 2013 to 2019. Graduated officially after COVID, 2020. I am giving this background, my study here, just as a form of, it would have been easy to say, thank you, doctor, but I'm giving this perspective because I want to go home. Yeah, so when I was in second year here, 2014, I quit school. I just, as a government student, as a super bright student, I was, maybe if I'm going to put it in perspective, I was from smart, I had super good grades, I had 4, I had 8 I was here, I was engaged, and I was a medical student. So, why am I giving you all this issue? Because this talk we're having today is pertinent where most men are losing it. Yeah, because I realize that I'm going to buy. I mean, if you go to my father's archives and maybe look at his book, his notes about myself, he would never have understood where I lost it.
But I want to say that where I lost it was because of this conversation. I reached a point where I was not interested in school. I was not interested in responsibility. I just wanted to be me. I just wanted to know what I felt like doing. I just wanted to be what I wanted to be. Like, I just wanted to have my life. I don't know whether you guys get it. Yes, and along the way, already just a source of thank you. I think we started to it. But part of it started with my ambition to do so many things that I wanted to do. Meanwhile, not knowing that I have lost part of myself. So, in first year, I remember I was there at Little Hall. In the very first year, many people were saying, yeah, you have great potential, you're a good leader, you can be so much. But I'm just saying that maybe you may have lost it. So, the question then becomes, where are our bright, brilliant, maybe intelligent or learned men using it? Because there's so many people here that see. Like the child that you are at university, probably going through many hurdles, you succeeded at primary school, you succeeded at secondary school, you're now in university. Or by the time that you can comprehend English and speak well, things are probably you have made it at some point. So, in a very sincere manner, and in reflection in my story that I've just given you, I think we need to come together in harmony. I don't know what the ladies have done. I have been in contact here before, and I can assure you the men that I think it was great. Maybe the ladies will confirm. But I want us to join together and practice. Because it was after 1 year of quitting school, Dr. Daniel is a lady here, I don't know if she still works here. It's called Margaret. She's a secretary in commercial law. This was famous. He said, but there was this man, this young boy, he used to be good in class. Where is he? I'm giving you my story so that maybe you can relate. Maybe some of you are not able to realize probably still kept a perfect life, but with this experience, with the stories we're having today, it will give you light on probably how and where you can make a mistake and maybe how you can avoid it. So Dr. Daniel looks for friends and people who do me as but there used to be this boy. Why is he? And at that point, I think I was lost in the manhood versus maleness contest confusion. At that very point, I'm not sure to say it because I'm grateful first and foremost to having this conversation. Because I thought I was done enough until I came to learn from you, Doctor, at that very point. And when I saw the poster, I said, no, I have to attend. Maybe I have taken long without seeing you. And maybe there's something more I need to learn. Yeah, so you can be lost, especially for the boys and speaking. You can be lost in the realm of the training. The man who believes that you fail to take responsibility, going to go here to the boys. Maybe there's a girl, like someone failing to go, there's a girl who you are dating and you don't take enough responsibility to tell them that you don't want to go like this. You just get quiet. All this, it could be that when business partner, all that way that you be, and you're not taking in the form of responsibility. So, I think the conversation will be the man, and the man, in the proper sense of the man, being that the man has a purpose, the man has a vision, the man takes responsibility, the man is accountable, the man can be criticized, the man can make errors, the man can be corrected, the man can have a wife, the wife can support that role of being a man, and that the purpose can be achieved is very essential discussion, and again, the conclusion of our discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your reflections. I'll be blessed personally. We are going to take a session of questions. We are going to take two questions from either sections. No, two from ladies and then two from gents. But let's
Okay, good evening. I have a question. So we'll just do to get what communicated. You say that we take care and we evaluate, we spend our time with. Now for someone like me, 89% of my time I spend it by myself. So I'm just asking, how does that apply to someone like me who spends most of my time alone? Yes.
Praise the Lord. My question is, we talked about purpose and vision. So my question is, what is supposed to be the ingredients of this purpose? The composition of this purpose. And that's my question.
What are the ingredients in soccer?
The ladies are already asked questions. Another man wants to.
The ladies should ask me a question. And then she will ask Claire a question.
You have a question here, please. Let me just use 2 minutes of your time and let's go for them to share some insight. So what I'm going to talk about, I think my brother just shared, and then my brother also started mentioning it. But I mean, it's a purpose thing to talk here. And I think it's going to resonate best with close students. So I already shared with the doctor, and I think members of the fellowship, how it was in pastoring. I give you a book. We don't teach that at the university. So over that, just I think 2 days back, I was going to buy a Rolex, and I met a brother of mine who is at the LAC. He's called Adrian Candia. And so the chat was, okay, in this period we're doing something. So we had that talk. In that, it was supposed to be small talk for me to do. We ended up departing when our Rolex were home. And so it was longer than that. And I realized I had spent most of my time, if I may turn into like a fish out of water. What happened? Just like my brother said when he became a JRC pastor. You know, you just come to Moscow probably, you don't have a mentor, you don't have a group of people working with you, you're not reading something. And then they make a call for people who are going to move. Now you want to move. COE makes a call, you want to move for COE. Club makes a call, you want to go for club. What else happened that those that left out? CTC, big political, big research assistant. You don't have a vision, you don't have a mission, you don't know where you're going, you're just jumping onto the van. You want, because usually the people who make it or do these lists are considered intellectually gifted, and of course, it's what I spent my 3 years doing. And then 4th year, I started studying on the fellowship. And then I felt I'm in place now. I was now moving closer to my purpose. Then we went for sports gala, was it? I participated in swimming. And I was humbled and honored to have been recognized as the best male swimmer at the West Coast. While I was talking with Adrian, he was speaking and he was speaking because those who know him, he likes table tennis, and I like table tennis because I used to play it. And I came to realize that probably like I've read my books and then continued swimming, probably all out to the national level. And I would have been known as a lawyer with a swim. I think doctor likes to about what sets you apart. And I think that now comes to purpose. I could have been a lawyer who plays table tennis. Could have been a lawyer, of course, yes, this is a fellowship. A lawyer who knows code. At the time I met a person, my dad had connected me to, I never met them, and then I accept them now, and I'm like, oh, man, I'm coming to like, it's a nice business. You believe in Christ. So when I was moving through the aisles of the supermarket, I was thinking, it's that big a deal to be a lawyer and to believe in Christ. And these are all things that, you know, they set you apart. Rather, they take you outside the crowd, like it's a distinguishing factor. So I just wanted to share more of that, the light of knowing your purpose, having a vision, having a mission, and I think Dr. is going to elaborate on that.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I have a question. I have 2 questions. So number 1, Doctor, you are such an open person. You have to do with people. You are an outgoing person. So how do you, okay, now like when sometimes I struggle with not over talking too much. Probably I talk too much. And I get that people reflecting and asking myself, I have to say that. Oh my God, I have to say, like, I'm struck. Okay, I want to be myself. So how do I be myself without feeling like I'm overwhelmed with other people myself? Like, that's a bit of over talking too much. Sometimes I struggle with which I talk. I know exactly what I'm supposed to talk. So how do I handle a bit of being myself without feeling like I'm overwhelmed others? And also to avoid people over-reflecting. Did I have to say that? Did I have to say this? And the other question, the second question is, I know we don't stand, let's say we're in a relationship, we don't stand in a position of like correcting your person. At least a man, you're a leader, you're in charge. So in your eyes as a man, how does it look from, okay, as a woman, how do I handle a bit like I'm seeing a man do something? Maybe I can correct them, but I'm not in a position to work because, you know, I'm a lady, and I have to be a lady. Do I have to report to them all the time to maybe my discipler that so this, or I can, you know, maybe correct them or tell them or give them advice, because maybe like correction or advice, maybe yeah, like advice or something or something.
My question is, how did you manage to cope up with like over-ambitious? So ambitious that you're like, I think I have to reduce. So some of us were starting to compromise and see you're doing too much. But then she has given us a testimony and I'm like, yo, maybe I've done it all. How many ways has Dr. managed? How do we manage so that keep our missions running?
Dr. Veda's also Dr. Veda's so that's or what ladies look out for in a man. So be important, yeah. And then what ladies look out for in a man. And maybe some comment on that. Dr. also emphasized the fact that ladies are working. They are encouraged as our partners. So once you are part of the class, most of the ladies in class are trash.
Thank you so much for your beautiful questions that you're going to receive.
It is fast. How do you cope with an over-ambitious lady? This is the first time you're open my mind. The fact that she can be branded as over-ambitious. I've never seen Claire as being over-ambitious. I've seen her as being hardworking. Actually, she doesn't answer the prayer because I did not want a lesson. I think at some point she even felt bad that I wanted a woman who was hardworking. In my mind, I never wanted to get married to a woman who was just so her ambitions, I see them as hard work, as a woman who loves to work hard. I see her ambitions, now that we use the word, I never thought of it in that way. I see her as a go-getter, someone who does not want to compromise. And so, in the end, she becomes my inspiration. I get inspired by her. Last night, this morning, we were talking about me appreciating how a woman like her has to confront body pain during pregnancy, nausea, all those things that come, and then she can still be able to go out there and pursue her dreams. But we've also taken on this thing. I don't know if Martha is still around. Martha is here, yes. We've also taken on this thing of Martha wants to declare. We've also taken on this thing of our things are our things. When I talk about Manhood, I talk about Manhood as if I'm a shareholder. Okay, I need to do a little like that. I talk. Her companies that she's working on, the businesses she's running, I look at them as businesses that I co-own with her. I feel like I have the vested interests in them. And we also have said that our money is our money. What I bring, what she brings is co-owned by us. So when the Lord blesses her, he has blessed me, and vice versa. So for me, I just really do good things. I think this comes from my mom. Because my mother was like that. It's like that. She does not sit down. If she's at home, you can find her in the garden. And like, mommy, take this to the house. I just want to finish this part. Then I can. You know that kind of. I don't know if you guys told me that even during my when she joined Africa Hall, I saw how she was working hard. So I'm not really surprised that she is who she is. How to correct someone? I think first of all, be friends with this person. And sometimes they may not take your advice well, which is their problem. But there will be those people you advise, especially the men, who will forever be grateful. So I'm having opened their eyes to something that even in a relationship, I would prefer to advise me, but take business of my ego. Men have an ego, and sure ladies also have their value. And when you are advising me, do it with skill and skills. Such that I don't feel like you have undressed me and pour me out like in tatters. Yesterday, we were talking with the LLM class. I was telling them that women have the power to get us to do things, but it depends on how they use their God-given giftings. Like you can act vulnerable and sweet. And while I come to your rescue, you can deliver the message. So for example, I think this is a lot of the boys. The tap at home, even to the tap there is a tap, I don't know what happened these days. I think I just need to come AI. Because the tap, I often forget to close it. But there is no time where I have shouted at you. I told you this so many years ago, I told you what kind of man are you, where do you go to, who you are, everything was being like one in the dark. No. You will remind me, sometimes with a joking fashion, or sometimes you will have sweet voice, which other people don't know, but I know that. You can advise us, but if you advise us, give us feeling like we still have our shoulders and scars. Yes. And with time we shall be a man with time. But even if we don't keep loving us, but do not ignore advice. Because it's for our own benefit and it's also for your own benefit. I don't think that yeah, we do not have to blast me and tell me to shreds, but at the same time we don't know what tell me. There are things I do and I immediately know I want to do in the football. And so we go 5, 6, 7. And the doctor has come, the doctor has be comfortable. We are all unique humans. My life can be tough. I don't want to say that. But at the same time, she can be really sweet. And I have seen her over the years you have realized that you talk to me. You have never been cautious and see and say, this is very nice to make a comment about, but I think it's not necessary. So you begin to self-regulate. And it's not easy. But over time you get to it. I'm like, I tend to want to overspeak. But there are many times when I've said, no, I don't need to respond to that. Especially if it's an insult to me. Or when it's going to get a heated conversation. But take it one day at a time. The first thing that you're conscious about is it shouldn't be fine. Yeah, take it one day at a time. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you control it. It should not be something that starts over your head as this big thing. Once you over-glorify it, you can make it miserable. And yet, the truth is that society needs all of us learning this. Society needs the talkers, and society needs the silent ones. So if you go silent, and you are silent, you are still silent, then life becomes boring. That's what I can say. I also say that please make friends before you leave this city. Or as you are walking out. Those of you who want to run away, please reduce the speed of your vessel. Yeah, reduce that speed. Realize you are available for someone to say hello. You will catch me one day. What are the ingredients of powers? Ingredients of powers. I think the ingredients of powers are an identification of what you want to do with your life. When you think about your life, can you identify something you want to do with it? And normally it starts by saying, this is happening in society. This is happening in the world. Before I die, or how I wish I would see a world like this. I want to see a world like in my case. I want to see a world that is that has more humanity. As Uganda Christian Fraternity, the vision we came up with was a world where justice and human dignity is elected for all. That regardless of my skin color, I am dignified in my humanity. You see me as a human being first. In Uganda, my own vision, I want to see Ugandans that take responsibility. You see trash, you pick it up. You're driving on the right side of the road. You know that kind of thing. A child is on the street, you pick them up, take them to police. You know that kind of thing. I will make a society like that. I want to see that kind of society. So my purpose then becomes the things I do to achieve that. What can I do to achieve that purpose? That vision, that becomes my purpose. For example, a conversation like this one. Knowing that you may not be very many, but that folk are listening to my voice. They may make a difference. I know Dr. Here next time he gives patience. Because there is someone from me that has better his prayer. Something he will do it different. He will not even realize it. Either he will pause longer to listen to a patient, or he will treat a nurse with more decorum and respect, because he now knows everyone is a human being and they play a part. You get what I mean? So what can I do to recognize, for example, that I am a human being and so are my students? So when I'm talking to Sean, to Dean, to others, I don't teach you this day. What do you know? For me, I already got my degree. I even have my master's. You people, you don't even have anything. Just have an S6 certificate. That's this day of forgetting your fellow human beings. You get what I mean? So my purpose then becomes, what can I do for me? When Bill tells me, it doesn't like say, yeah, that's Bill, he's going to marry me. He tells me he wants to see me, I tell him, let's make time. Because I see him as a valuable human being. You get it? And not being his father that told me, he was so calculated. So that shows you why it's important to treat each other with a certain level of decorum. If his parents had visited me, maybe they didn't introduce himself to me. I would have said I don't know because of the sin his parents had planted. But they never. After today, they treat me with respect. You get that precious circle. So that is one purpose for me. Then Sean asks that he spends 99% of his time alone. So please. Yeah. Sean, you're a good guy. You come from a really good seed. You have a lot of value in who you are. Of course, when you are alone, you save yourself from so much trouble. But you deny the world of what you can offer. I don't think it makes sense. So what my suggestion to you would be, when you notice you are alone, and it gives you that, oh, I'm alone, get out of your room. Go and say hi to whoever is around. Go and speak to someone. Recognize their humanity. You may not even know them all, but sometimes only talking to a person changes. Papa bless you. Remember how it goes. Some of you know him. He's a pastor in worship service Makerere. Someone just came to him and said, I want to kill himself. At that point, he was contemplating to commit suicide. So, you have a lot of wisdom. I've had those opportunities with my classmates. I know your parents. I know your education background. You have a lot that you have that you can offer the world. So, first of all, stop spending your time denying the world of your what is the job. Denying the world of so much wisdom, richness, wealth, ideas. And I'll tell those who are around Sean that whenever you see him, this guy here, you know, to keep you engaged. Yeah, I told that he has left campus now. I don't tell the lady to go and bench him. Like visiting like this. My wife is genuinely she's a backbencher. She's most comfortable seated behind the master. Yeah. But she made a conscious decision that she's going to be available to be used. As a result of that, I know so many because she decided to get out of her comfort zone and leave spaces that she does not want to be. And I know for sure she doesn't want to be there. But you see her allowed to go on TV, you see her allowed to go for interviews, you see her even allowed to come here. That's the reason. She would rather be somewhere in her bedroom seated doing things other than being spaces like this. And I know she has told me so many stories of so many people's lives that have been changed because she allowed herself to be used by the Lord. See that you show the anointing of your life. And moreover, you'll be a consistent attendee of Manhood. You cannot have all this wealth and keep it yourself. Let me end with this. Apostle Moses received the revelation about his wife, Sarah, Pastor Harry. She was able to attend church. She wouldn't keep up. She would attend, receive. But never share, never think. Until up more, as we call him, what a revelation and call it right as this is what God is telling me to tell you. You are like a dead sea. It receives, but it never lets out. I think from that time, Pastor Ari, tell me Pastor Ari now. In the same way, my wife is who she is now. I can't even compete with the spaces where she's being called now. AGMs, but why she agreed to use. Similar. And all of you who have been comfortable in your cocoon, I encourage you. All right, over to you.
I'm struggling because if I see, I don't see I think what she has said is exactly what I told the young ladies that being here is really because we're asking about purpose, because I believe this is what God desires. Our purpose is tied to what God wants us to achieve. In 2018, at the end of the year, I was telling them, I was praying those prayers and praying when you are not and I asked God, what I said to do next year, and he told me, say yes. They always tell us young women that you should say no. For me, I know as that this year's thing, everything I would just say no. And here I was God telling me to say yes, but he was telling me to say yes to the things that were uncomfortable, the things that take me out of my comfort zone, because that will grow in the comfort zone. So I just wanted to supplement to purpose, that purpose is tied to what God desires for you. So if you're still confused about purpose, you pray the prayer I prayed. What is the word you have for me? Yeah, you say yes. Someone asked, what is it that women look for in men? I wish I could speak for all women. I can't. Because different women have different things. But I'll share about my own story and the story of the women who are like me. What we really desire in a man, honesty. People are honest about who they are. That's the thing that we need to be done. From the time we met, he was making every effort to tell me about who he was, to show me his people against my living. And his honesty is what really stood out. Two, vision.
institution. I was telling my lady, the Daniel today, he said, so Daniel, I knew in the ministry, always driven about helping people, always driven about leading and for me, finding a man who had a sense of direction and purpose was so important. The other thing that was critical to me was a person that I would have conversations with. I want someone who intellectually we are the same level. I cannot, and because I told him that I struggled with many other people who come and they always tell me this was not and that was not working. Why? I told the ladies, my father had told me, if I was to tell you, they tell you are beautiful, don't have nothing useful. He always told me that people who find you are also don't tell you you're smart. And so he told me, work hard to be smart. So I was looking for a man who would challenge me because I'm someone who intellectually I find a lot of have conversations with you that are meaningful. And when we started dating, that there were no butterflies. Those things say, oh my God, we have to go like a business deal. Someone brings their proposal because we have been friends for a long time. In fact, I remember we were walking and see, you know those couples who are always holding each other and praying. No. Say, don't worry, we are not like them. I remember we used to meet a lot at St. Francis in the chapel. You will pray, then you have an agenda for us. That's why I'm saying, I don't like all women, they're different. But I really wanted someone who I could have real debates and discussions about the issues of life. And who better than this? Because we really discussing and when we talk, we still do. So, but I also wanted a man who would value me as a contributor. In fact, I had always told my friends that if I'm not married, and I don't want a rich man, you want to leave me. And I said, clear that a rich man will make life easy for you. I told them, I want someone I'm going to build life, who's going to see me as value. And God gave me a man who has allowed me, like they were saying, I have done pretty much the things I want to do to build yourself, and they are supporting me. So I hope that is one idea. Young men, I would say, build yourself up. The Bible is teaching us a very wrong doctrine, to become takers. Even men have become, I don't know, it's like you just want easy, free things. No, work hard. The other thing is, men, look at the young men, they are in games, they are in one, they have no idea, they can't engage in a serious trade. Of course, the lawyers are a bit different, but you don't know anything apart from football, and I say, whether we are one or lost. But finally, I think for me the most important thing in any man is accountability. A man who is under instruction. If you have a country and there is an army and there are soldiers, and one of those soldiers doesn't take instructions, would he stay in the army? So young ladies, now this is for you. Please run away from a man who has no accountability system. Those that he was talking about animals, that is the most dangerous species. A man who is a man himself, who doesn't listen to anyone, who don't come back home, run away, no matter how much money he has. Because the thing is, you want someone who a shepherd can take you to lie down. He must be under other men, under other women who can talk to him, just like you. You need to be accountable. I've said so much, I hope that helps.
Thank you so much for making us much more wiser. The thing is, you are the light of the world, a city set on a hill which cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under the basket or under the bed. So it's a word for him. So thank you so much. We have a word from him, like a vote of thanks. He's a leader, he's going to introduce himself. Let me shout a prayer.
Thank you very much, Master of Rome today. Praise the Lord. Celebration is my name, and officially second year as student. The rest of the words. Thank you very much. Such a blessing. Where can I even start? It is so mind-blowing, and I'm greatly humbled and honored in the same moment to say that you two, Dr. Rweza and Mama Rweza, are the clear manifestation of an Coca-Cola that actually marriage can be an unifying experience. I've seen Dr. Rweza in and out of class in his stores. I was looking forward to meeting you because, you know, he was telling us how his wife loves him so much. That's why he was smart. Who is this woman? And you can hear, like he said, where a man's heart is, so are his words. And he was studying citizenship, but in some way, he needed to talk about his wife. You are a prized possession, Dr. Rweza. You are given a high regard in his life. I think you know that through his actions, and we are here to reaffirm that position. So much, I take nothing for granted. The other thing I want to talk about is how Dr. Rweza gladly takes responsibility. It's a clear manifestation of what every man would want to be, a father or a husband. He has the qualities that I think is the reason why I was putting on a tie throughout this whole semester. Because he was telling us in the last previous classes, Manhood, that he would put on a tie every single day when he was coming to class. And I made it a point to go after the talk and buy ties and return ties with it to just come looking tie. So we thank the Lord for that and for your advocacy for the 10 million people that we have in such a law, because I think there is no more defined thing than someone to have a noble cause towards life. You know, so many people think I want to own a private jet, I want to have a private island, but you have in your mind being steadily cautious about impacting the lives of 10 million people. I think you deserve to win a Nobel Peace Prize. We will be very proud to be a champion for that. So thank you very much, Dr. Rweza. You are fasting out and have you doing Maleness versus Manhood. I remember I wrote a very long message to you. Thank you. You like I didn't see any other man around here who had, you know, such bravado, such a Thank you very much, Dr. Teresa. Thank you very much for being a happy father and a caring husband. We thank you, Mama, for taking care of Dr. Teresa. It's always growing. And we thank you for this session. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your kind words. And thank you for staying this long. Of course, I can't miss mentioning Kacha here. Kacha is my mom name. The lady behind there is called Lydia Highland. Lydia is works with UCLA. In my phone, I saved her as Lillian the Unbelievable because of her amazing character. I can tell you today about her. It was amazing working with Lydia. And I wish you all the best, Lydia, and many things to happen. We are going to have a closing word of prayer. Then Mr. Taylor, before he takes his weapons of music, will play for us a song as we go. But Kacha is saying he has an announcement.
Praise the Lord. Just like Dr. said, my name is Jimmy Kacha. It doesn't seem now. I first attended one of the sessions in 2018 as a first year president. And I can say that I'm very grateful for this discussion. I'm only going to talk about 10 children to the 9 hours. And I did not have an opportunity to go to the school, because I went to one of the special schools. I did not have an opportunity to have brothers around me. Now, when